Girl, I wish you would have not used all of the other glowy products just to see the finish. I got you. We're gonna be using the new concealer from Westman Atelier again, but with totally different products. Nothing from Westman Atelier. I get it. Westman Atelier products are super freaking glowy, and when you put them all in one face, it could be like, whoa, 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 take it down a notch. Some people like it, I do, but some other people don't. So they each his own. For this look, I'm gonna be using a matte foundation. We're gonna be going in with the new foundation stick from Dior. This is the shade 2.5N. I finally changed the shade. This is the perfect shade for my skin tone. Look at that. Beautiful. We're gonna blend, blend, blend. This foundation is buildable, so if you want to build it up, you totally can, but I like it like this. I'm also going to be using the contour stick from Dior, and this is the shade 3N. This is super pigmented and super intimidating, so don't swipe it in your face because trust me, you're going to look like a clown even doing this. This is a lot. And remember that the shade 3N, it is a cool tone contour shade. So don't apply this like if you're applying bronzer. I'm actually going down with my foundation brush and I'm taking down a little bit of the color. That looks good. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more for the jawline. I was doing red light therapy on my neck today and oh my gosh, look at this. Sometimes I forget that the skin on the neck, it is actually more sensitive than the skin under your eyes. Did you know that? Every time I use this contour stick, I always like to go on top of my foundation brush just because I feel that it's so intimidated, bro. On my forehead. Look at that. This is dark. But then I think the shade down from before this one, if I'm not mistaken, it might be like the shade 2. It's too golden, too yellowish. I just feel like we have so many of those in our collection that we don't need another one like that. But it's always good to have a cool tone contour shade in your collection no matter what. When it comes to the nose, this is the perfect color for nose contour. I don't like to contour my nose with nothing too warm. If you use something like this in your nose contour is gonna look so natural. I'm not gonna blend it yet. I'm gonna leave it like that. And then now I'm gonna go in with the bronzer. I'm gonna be using this one from Makeup by Mario. I'm gonna apply some on my hand and then I'm gonna pick it up. And now I'm gonna bronze up my face. See, I contoured with the one from Dior and then now I'm using this one to bronze it up. Because this is warm. But thank God it's not yellow because I like my bronzers to be so warm and sun-kissed, but not yellow. Look how beautiful this is. And again, if you feel like you applied too much, that's the reason why you should always have your foundation brush on deck. Look at that, seamlessly. Same thing on the other side. For blush, I'm using Cherry Pie from Lawless, and of course, we're applying cream blush before the concealer. This shade is so pretty. See how a little bit goes a long way. A tiny bit on the nose. Don't forget the chin. I'm gonna apply a little bit more because when you apply cream blush before concealer, you always have to apply it a lot. Trust me that I know it looks a lot, but you're gonna lose most of the color after you apply the concealer on top. Now we're gonna apply the concealer. Make sure you shake it. I got mine in the shade M1, and yo, a little bit of this goes a long way, so don't go bananas. This is not like your other regular concealers. You only need 3 little dots. That's all you need. The coverage is insane. I love how brightening it is. It immediately makes your under eyes look awake. This is with only 3 little dots and without. Look at the difference. Literally, like, what? Look at all the redness, all the darkness, all the puffiness, and in here it's like stunning. No, seriously, okay? And it's also buildable, so if you want to build that up, apply 3 more little dots, and this is gonna give you full coverage. Look at this. And this is why this concealer is so special. Like, look how this concealer stretches. And look how it blends. Like a dream. Literally like a dream. The consistency, it's solid, it doesn't move. You don't even have to set it if you don't want to. Let me apply the same amount in the other side. Like, look how quick it blends. Look at this. Like, literally, what? I was not expecting a Westman Atelier concealer to be this beautiful and with this much coverage. I don't know why, but I was not ready for this. Let me build it up a little bit more. This concealer is so blendable that you don't even have to look at yourself in the mirror when you blend it. And it's so natural, right? Now I'm gonna set it. I'm gonna be using the new loose powder from Makeup by Mario and of course, his puff. Set it and forget it. I'm gonna tell you one thing and one thing only. When it comes to this concealer, again, you don't have to set it if you don't want to. I wore it before for like 3-4 hours without setting it. And when I got home, it was impeccable. But if you are gonna set it, don't set it with a lot of powder. Please, you don't need a lot of powder to set this concealer from Westman Atelier. I don't want you to fuck it up. I want the concealer to look beautiful on you. So just set it with a tiny little bit of powder and that's all you're gonna need. I'm obsessed with this freaking powder. It is so good. It makes your skin look like a cloud. For powder bronzer, I'm gonna be using this one from Dolce & Gabbana. Perfect. For you to be able to blend your bronzer like I just did right now, baby, you have to make sure you have a good bronzer that is blendable and you have to have a good brush. If not, that's not gonna be possible. For blush, we're gonna be using one of the ones from Cosas and I'm gonna be going in with the shade Butterfly. I love to mix this one with the one from Lales because this is more like a vibrant, light, baby doll, Barbie type of pink, and then the one from Lawless is more like a dull down pink. So you do see both. You see that all of the cream blush that we applied before was basically for nothing. Look. You don't even see it that much right now. And the powder blush blends beautiful on top of this concealer from Westman Atelier. The nose, the chin. Now let me blend my nose contour a little bit. Now with my powder puff, I'm gonna blend where the concealer meets the blush, like right here. Always blend that. You want that to be seamlessly. You don't want to see no harsh line right there. Now I'm gonna apply some highlighter and I'm using this one from Natasha Denona. So pretty. It's so booming, but at the same time so subtle and natural. The way it melts into the skin, it is so yummy. And if you want to build it up more, you can. To the point that you're going to end up looking like a freaking bling bling. I love my highlighters to be intense and extras. I'm going to be using the powder from Hourglass to set my whole entire face, to take down the color a little bit more because I feel like I apply a little bit too much bronzer in my opinion. Or maybe it's just me looking through the monitor. I don't know. Just in case. The small line. Yes, the color looks a lot better now. A little something on the brows, and I'm using this brow tinted gel from Merit. Love the color, looks so natural. With and without, they look the same, just this one looks a little darker and a little bolder, right? And we're ready, boo things. Look at this concealer. Just look at this. Peep this out. Here you have one and the other one. Now you tell me something about it in the comment section down below. What do you think about this concealer, boo thing? And don't forget I love you to the moon and back. Mwah.